Today, in a new TouchDesigner tutorial, we're going to create a reaction diffusion. So in this tutorial, we're going to talk about this system. They call it reaction diffusion. And yes, it's a lot of mathematical thing. You can check how this works. And I think this is a better web. So how this chemical system is react and move and generate different patterns. So as you can see, you can generate or create things like this. It's like everything is like organic. You have a few videos here to see how this works, like this. It's duplicated. And this is very smooth, all the connection. So this is cool about this technique. It's like growing and connecting. And yeah, you have things like this. So how we can do this in TouchDesigner. And you can check a lot of tutorials about how you can create this. But for me, it was, okay, I know how to do it. It's not too complicated. I can use just a few operators. How I can apply this to a visual and do it reactive to the music. So for that, I'm going to divide this video in two parts. The first one, we're going to create the visual, and the second one, we're going to apply it and analyze the music or the sound. So this is our project. I'm going to just change 30 frames per second because I'm recording and doing this at the same time, so I prefer protect my computer. I'm not trying to say that reaction diffusion it's use a lot of your computer, the performance, but I don't know, I'm obsessed of just take care of my computer, so I'm going to select everything and delete. So how we can create reaction diffusion? It's easy, the simple one, we can create a noise. I'm going to change the resolution. I'm going to use the parent, and the parent is this one, so I'm going to change that to 1280. Yes, a square. After that, I'm going to create a null, and now to 1. So we can have this preview of the image. So I'm going to put at the background. And after that, we need a feedback. I'm going to connect a keyboard in. Connect our keyboard in into the reset. After that, we need a blur. And then we go here, we go to image filters, and we select sharpen. And we connect the sharpen to the output. So will be all of this. So it's aligned here. To the feedback, we connect the output. You can see weird things are happening. We need to move, we can move all of this to the 1, and we have our reaction diffusion. And what else we can do? We can animate ABS time, that seconds, multiply 0.1, and every time we have something different. So you can see, even when I'm moving the noise, nothing happened too much here. We can change blur, so you can see what's going on. So when the blur is high and we have the movement, I'm going to disable this. Press 1. This is still moving. So this reaction diffusion is not about too much this movement. I'm going to again. So it's the same. And you can, I think this is important. When you do a few changes here, you can see, oh, I like this. You press 1. Sometimes you're going to maybe don't have the same result, because we have right now 4, 6. In the past, we have less. So for example, we have this, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. was with the 7. When I press 1, yeah, we have that. Let me check if this is working or not. Yeah, press 1. So it's different when I press was 23, it was different. So for example, I want 12, I like this, press 1, and it's different the result. So be careful when you press 1, because sometimes you're going to lose this, I don't know, this view. Because for example, I prefer something like this. I like it. Maybe I press 1. It's different, create different shapes. Yeah, and at the same time we move in the noise. So yeah. So this is reaction diffusion. It's not complicated. It's a mathematical thing. We use just the sharp, and we can change a few things and see what happened. So we understand. I'm going to stop this. When we move the blur, you can see when we move the blur, we can create these weird shapes. And when we move the sharpen, you can see what's going on. I'm going to press 1 again. So we had a different shape. So it's like, okay, maybe in the future we can move these numbers and do it reactive to the music, because we can create different things. So this is the simple, but the idea is do something more, I don't know, complex, but do something with this. So we're going to start again with a noise. And for the noise, I prefer when you use the 30-bit float RGBA, will be too much to your computer, so try to use this one, 16-bit fixed RGBA. Okay, we're going to use the same resolution as the father. That will be that resolution. I'm going to add a null. We'll add color here. And we're going to do the same formula, will be feedback. I'm going to use the same keyboard in. Let me check if, I don't know, crash. By the way, I can use this one, keyboard in, press here. So every time I can press 1, this is going to reset. We need our sharpen. So we need our blur. I can copy this, but the idea is understand what's going on. We have the sharpen, and obviously we have our null. And I'm going to change the name. This will be 2, no. And this will be out 1. We don't need that. We have the feedback, go to the out. So something is happening, and we can move this. We have our reaction diffusion. After that, I asked myself, okay, I have this shape, how I can move this? So we have a few options. The first one, I thought we can add a displace, or we can add a ramp. But what we're going to do is something different. I'm going to disable this so you can see what's going on. What I'm going to do is add more process between from this one to this one. So the idea of the feedback is more complex. So we're going to start, for example, with a noise. And this noise will be multiplied. So I want 2 noise together. And we're going to add a Lumablur. Lumablur, where it is here, and connect it to here. I'm going to put this here. So when we move this, we create different patterns in here. Okay, so we can move all of this and see what's happening. You can put maybe 3, maybe, I don't know, not too much, something like that. So it's like we try to create a variation of this reaction diffusion. And we can obviously try, for me, it's like, what happens if I add ABS time here, that seconds, multiply 0.2. Okay, we can add movement to this. So that is cool. Obviously, we can try if we want to change a few things. Maybe it will be 2. And yeah, it's not too much. We can see the difference for the seed. But yeah, we can see that we add this movement in the shape. So yeah, something like that. Oh, just more smooth. Okay, so we have this movement, and I thought, what happened if we add here? Maybe not. Maybe we can. Sorry, what happened? We press 1. What happened if I add a composite here? Just for me, it's like, why not? And connect this to here. Because the idea is I want to add more complex things or add more information. Always for me, it's like when you use a feedback, try to add more things and see what happens. For example, right now, if it's multiply, you have that result. You can check what happened with the top. Nothing with that. With that, the cool thing is we have this is white. And it's like painting. I don't know, not painting, but dissolving the shade. You can change the blur. I'm going to go back. What's 7? Okay. And we can obviously change the sharpen. Press 1. You we have more weird thing here. It's like growing. So I like it. And then I thought, what happened if, I don't know, at a level and go to opacity and change the opacity. I don't know. So you can see it's like growing. Okay, cool. I like this. It's like, I like this or not. So it's like maybe we can put the noise, we can change that because it's too noisy. And we can change a few things, like maybe 2. So we create a bigger area for that. Let me see if I move this. So we create new things here. Okay, I can animate this. So it's like try to add more things and see what happens. Okay. Something has happened. It's alive. Cool. After that, so yes, growing. I like this. Cool. Another thing that we can add is here. Why not? For me, it's like, why not? What happens if we put a noise again? This noise could be the same, multiply, no, plus multiply. So why not? Then we can maybe change a few things, maybe bigger. So we have this like weird thing happening. We can, so you can see this. We create these blurry things, so I don't like it when you put a big number like 4 disappear. And okay, like this is like the fading of the edges. So cool. If you don't like it, you can continue with that. It's like depend of what you want. But I'm going to just disable this for a moment. So for me, okay, we can move this. What else we can do? So as I told you before, when we thought about movement, we are thinking about Displace. Displace is the best friend for move things. So for that, I'm going to create again a new noise. And this noise will be just a noise. And we can change. I'm going to use they call it alligator. So it's different. So create these shapes. I'm going to put just 2. And we're going to, not too much, I changed it too much. Be careful when you move this because it takes time to process. And amplitude 2, so maybe we want that. So yeah, I want a contrast of this shape. After that, we need to create a slope. So slope, what it is, the slope here. And I'm going to connect these so you can see what's going on. Connect it. Weird things happen, but I like it. So we need to set up a few things. First, I'm going to put, yes, a random number. But I tried different things. Don't be crazy. Don't be scared about this. But yeah. Let me check that everything is okay. Yeah, the displace needs to be just small number. So the idea is I want to, like, you can see it's like detecting all these shapes. And I want to feel like natural, or like paint, or like a molecule thing. So yeah, when I move this, so you can see it's like we don't have too much contrast. No matter what I do, it's like 114 is nothing happened. That is the reason that I put 100. So you have that. What happened if I put 20 and 20? So you can see what's going on. When you put a number here, I can show you. The edges are soft. So for example, if I put the 500, the edges is like a cut to clean that. I don't like it. And this reaction diffusion is about nature. So we need to put that softness. So I can put 25 if we want. Sorry, 25, Paula, 25. 25. There it is. So it's smooth and it's more natural. So we have something like this one. And we can put in a hole, we need mirror. So we can duplicate our shape. I'm going to press 1 again. We have something like this. After that, we can continue adding more things, more information. We can obviously check what happened with this black. I like this gray darkest thing. I don't like too much white, but we can change that, so don't worry. After that, what I do, again, create another slope. Why? Because the problem with this is we can't animate this. So if I animate this, the computer is starting crash. So it's too much to process to the displace this. So what I do is, okay, we have this movement that change, or yeah, displays the image, the texture. So I'm going to add another displace for add movement, another kind of movement. So for that, we have a lot of information here. So that is cool. We can add more things. I want more details, and I'm going to add smoothness at the edges. That if you need more things, less, not detail, but clean things, we can add a blur. And I can add here we can add a displace and connect this to here. Don't worry, we need to change a few things. I'm going to put 0.001, 0.0001. I'm going to put 7. Let me see that everything's correct. If not, we can destroy it and start over. No, but let me check, because here I have the project and I can see that everything is right or not. Oh, let me see. Okay, here we need a mirror. Let me check if I change this. Yeah. So you can see the difference. I press 1. We don't see too much. But the idea is invert this. And we have this weird, like, I don't know, crystals? I can say that. So I can show you if I put 0 and 0. So you can play with this. You can, if you put just And why vertical? You can create these weird lines, so I like it too. You put more number, so you can have that. Or I can put 0 here. You have the same lines that we have before. I can put y. So yeah, if I put 0.1, 0.001, we start like creating these things. So for me, it works with. Or it's okay too, because when it's, I think 0.007 is to crystal, but if we put maybe 0.3, we have crystal, but we have this line, it's like blending. And what happens if we move this? So we have this. Okay. With this one, everything is white, but when we put something like that, not too much, maybe 5 here, sorry, here. So we hear the slight blending or disappearing. Cool, we have our visual pad. We can add, for me, okay, I like this, something is happening, but what else we can do? So I don't know why, but now I'm the moment, or I don't know, I like to add noises in the middle of something, or sometimes it's ramps. So with the ramp, we can go to output, yes, multiply. We can add a circular, yeah, something is happening. So the cool thing with this is like, you can see it's like detecting the circle of the ramp. So it's acting with that. I'm going to put that. So I thought, what happened if I again animate this? That seconds multiply 0.1. Maybe faster, 5. So yes, detecting these areas. Nice, I like it. What else we need to do? This is reaction diffusion. Just this. I'm going to annotate. Yeah, I'm going to put here reaction diffusion. Okay, so you have all of the reaction diffusion here. And I'm going to change the color so you can see on the background a color. And I prefer, oh, not too much, this. Cool. I'm going to add here a null because I want to change this feedback, the out one. No, I want just this one. So I'm going to put the color here. So it's like, okay. So after this, we have our shape. We need to add a few things. First, what I want to do is create a channel mix. And for the channel mix, I'm going to add the alpha. Yes, transparent. Why? Because we're going to use our feedback effect that I share with you. If you don't have it, how I explain this? I use a lot of feedback. And I don't want to duplicate and do this networking again and again and again. So the people from Patreon have access to this tool. So if you don't have it, sorry, but you can go to Patreon and yeah, download it there. So with the feedback, we can add more effects. I'm going to share this new feedback because right now we have more tools here. I need to add things, but okay. We can add more things. So it's like create like effect like that. We can rotate, but if you like it, it's okay. We can change that, but just a little bit, adding just a weird effect. And my best friend right now will be RGBADelay. So with this, we're going to create weird things. I'm going to add a transform here just for add a color black at the background. So you can see with the RGBADelay, we have this So I'm going to change this 3, 6, and 9. So I like this weird effect to the shapes. We can add here, where do we have it? Just the adjust. We can change a little bit the color, not too much, yeah, 11, and a little bit of saturation, maybe 3. Yeah, why not? And yeah, you can obviously add a level if you want. You want more white, more contrast. I'm going to add a little bit of white, just a little bit, by 1. So we can add here white, and obviously my best friends too, grained and focus. Sorry, I pressed that. No. And we can connect the grain, we can connect the focus. And okay. With the grain, I just going to scale a little bit, 0.005. And yeah, I want a lot of grain. What is this? Because when we depend of the, yeah, the thing is, right now we are using 16 bits. When you use 32, you can see the difference. The image is better quality, but for your computer, not too good. When you put 8 bits, it's not too good. I prefer in the middle, so 16, fix it. It's okay. And so with 16, we have a few, I don't know, I don't like a few blending. I don't like it too much, so I try to hide with this noisy grain. And with the focus, I don't know, we can put a circular, we can put, yeah, blur here around all of this. So yeah, so this is reaction diffusion. After here is just effect, filters if you want. And yeah, this is the first part of the video. Yeah, I hope you like it. Just if you have any question, just let me know. Send me a message on Patreon, YouTube, Instagram. I will try to answer. And yeah, in the next part of the video, we're going to talk about how we can add music to this and do it reactive. But I just we're going to change a few things for displays. We can add glow. Just move and see what's happened. So yeah, you can change a few things. You can see it's like it's too much. We can change it. So you can test this and see what you like it or not. We can add more. We want more. We need less. Again with the blur. An important thing before I gone, the resolution affects a lot with the quality all of this, or how the reaction diffusion show. For example, I'm going to show you. If I change the resolution, you can see, or the I don't know, this effect, these circles are much smaller. And then, give me a second. Okay. And we have something like, yeah, you can say it's different. Obviously, when I change it to 4K, by 2, for example, and go here, we have, yeah, something different too. Let me put it again here by 2. My computer thinking, sorry. So it's small, so be careful with that. The resolution will be affect your result. So I'm going to change this again. So how you can control it, try to change the noise, sorry, not the noise, the blur and the sharpen, how this will be affected. I'm going to put it 7. So yeah, I hope you like it, and see you in the next part of this video. Bye.